Holy heck, I loved it so much. I just printed 70 of my poems. I had a 4.9 rating.
But literally, how would she know?
And I think it's so cute. Reporting live from the Walnut Creek parking lot. It is 3:53 right now and hot as Hades in here. It's 85 degrees today. It feels like we surpassed spring and summer is just in full swing. I am about to walk over to the Capital One Cafe right now. I'm gonna get an afternoon decaf coffee and I need to go to the ATM there as well, so that works out perfectly. I went to Target, got a couple of Mother's Day gifts, and did a tiny bit of shopping actually. They had really good deals going on, so I will show you a little Target haul when I get home.
Say you think about me because I'm starting to doubt we will find a way to.
Okay guys, it is now 5:07 and I am home from the store. I also got my coffee I was telling you about. I've said this in other vlogs, but if you guys have a Capital One card, debit or credit, you get 50% off at Capital One cafes, which is the best. So like my coffee was like $3.50. I just got a nice vanilla latte decaf because it's late. World's fastest Target grocery haul. This is my favorite oat milk to make coffee at home. Got a grape lollipop that I'm gonna have with dinner. I've been craving just like pizza, so I'm gonna do that for dinner tonight. These are just great to have on hand. I got some fries. I got this sauce the other day, Better Goods, and it's garlic parmesan aioli, and I thought that would be really good with fries, so I wanted to try that. I just was craving some fruit, so I got some strawberries and blackberries. That's all for the groceries. I did get a couple of other just like things from Target. I got some like jewelry and a purse that I'll show you guys in a little while. Having 30 and 40% off sales, so it was a really good deal, and then the purse was on clearance, so love that. Super quick Target haul. These adorable little clips, they were $3.50 guys for both the silver and the gold because they were like 30 or 40% off. This necklace, I think I'll get a lot of use out of it. It's on this like brown string kind of thing. I'll layer it with this sun necklace I got. It's like a beaded sun necklace. It's very like on trend, but I've been like looking at them for a while and I think that I'll really get a lot of use out of it this summer. I'm like definitely in the like, okay, this is not the best way to show you guys, but I'll show you on when I try them on. Also, I thrifted this the other day and it's like a little out of my comfort zone, which sounds silly because it's not anything crazy, but I thought it was cute matching the red shirt today. So we're trying to get back in our fashion era a little bit, which has been very fun. The other thing I got is this black purse, which is so cute, and it was on clearance for $12.50. That's a steal. Like, and believe it or not guys, I know this is crazy, I do not have a black purse at all, so this is definitely going to get a lot of use as well, and I can fit you guys in here. I can fit my camera in here, probably not with the tripod on, but definitely my Canon, the smaller one, so that's perfect. That is my little Target haul. Oh, I forgot one more thing. This t-shirt, so cute. It has like the little lime on it embroidered. Guys, these are $5 right now at Target. Like, are you serious? $5. But that's it. That's all she wrote. I'm in the kitchen and I am making some pizza for dinner, but I want to show you guys, this is the shirt on, the $5 Target shirt with the cute little embroidered limes, and I think it's so cute. Also, I thrifted these striped shorts recently, which I've been wearing a lot, and I think that it's perfect. So I'm definitely going to keep this shirt. I'll get a lot of use out of it. Here is a better look at that bracelet that I was telling you that I thrifted as well. Jewelry I actually got from, these rings are all from TJ Maxx, and they're by a company called Aquamere, I believe, but I'll put the company name on the screen, and they're like waterproof and like kind of scratch resistant and stuff, so you don't have to be super careful with them, which is really nice. You can wash your hands, you can do all the things with them. And I'm currently making, sorry, you can't even see my face, but currently making this pizza, although it is still 85 degrees. Tomorrow's gonna be busy, and like I said, I have a housewarming party, but we'll talk more about that later. And then Sunday's Mother's Day, so I'm gonna get some gifts and stuff together either tonight or in the morning. Guys, it is so hot, and I do not have air conditioning in my apartment. Fun fact. Cooking this pizza, it's toasty. Okay, she looks divine. This is actually everything that I needed right now. This lighting is actually terrible. I'm so sorry. I have some things with me because I am listing some stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I have just like random assortment of things, like this runner that I want to list, some like photo frames that I'm not using, some like glasses, that kind of stuff. So some lamps. So I'm just gonna list this stuff, or at least at a minimum take all the photos for it right now so that they'll be ready to list. It is now 12:40 Saturday. I put this shirt back on this morning. So I have a housewarming party. My friend bought a house, which is so exciting. I had gotten a couple of housewarming gifts. I'll have already given them to her by the time this is up. So I got her, like I said, it's my book club friends, and I got her this candle that smells incredible. It's teak and tobacco. And then she is a huge Harry Potter fan, and I got her this Slytherin mug. It's just like the Slytherin one, and it says Slytherin on the back. I also am going to stop by my boss's out of town, and they have a beautiful cut flower garden, and she said that all the flowers are going to be blooming while they're gone, and I should stop by and cut some flowers and give them to my mom for Mother's Day and my friend for her housewarming. So I'm going to stop by there, cut some flowers to take with me for her, which will be perfect. I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine. I like to keep some stock wine for exactly things like this, like bringing for people who are hosting or like last minute gifts, things like that. Raven was like, she might know, and I was like, how would she, quite literally, how would she know? How would she know? How would she know? Printed 70 of my poems. I'm so excited. I'm gonna head to the coffee shop right now to work on ordering them and putting them in their perspective chapters and everything. So I'm just feeling so inspired to finish my poetry book. It's been a long time coming, and it is a project I'm like so passionate about, and it's so fun for me to do. But I am definitely at a place where I'm like ready to wrap it up and like finish it and close that chapter of my life, no pun intended, or all the puns intended. But yeah, so I want to go work on this right now, and I have so many thoughts about how I want to do it and what I want to do for the book and the launch party and the marketing and all that kind of stuff. So I want to just kind of like write down all of my thoughts and ideas because I've been thinking a lot about it recently, and then I want to put these in the binder that I have to kind of like organize everything. But I'll show you more when I'm at the coffee shop. So let's go do that. Guys, we are downtown Walnut Creek right now, and I just popped into this little alcove to give you a quick update. So we're gonna go to Highwire Coffee right now, which I've never actually been to, but I saw it had a 4.9 rating, and it's in downtown Walnut Creek, and I have tried almost all the coffee shops down here, so it's really fun to try a new one. If I like it, that would be super awesome to kind of add it into the rotation. It is a gorgeous day today, but as you can tell, it is a bit windy. It's currently like 12:40 on Sunday, and so I have my poetry book stuff and I have my computer. I'm gonna post my Denver vlog today when I get there. It's already uploaded. I just have to make the thumbnail and do the like description and title and all that kind of stuff. So I'm also wearing my new necklace from Target that was 30% off, so it was like $7 or something. Really cute. Just wanted to give you guys like an update on what was actually happening. So it's near like Bart and Walnut Creek if you're a East Bay girly. So that's the update. I'm gonna walk over, take you guys with me, and we'll try Highline coffee together. Highwire. I'm unclear if it's Highwire or Highline. I think it's Highwire. So I love this cocktail lounge. It's so cute inside. So it turns out that Highwire Coffee has no indoor seating really, like no good tables to sit and work at. It's more of a to-go spot, so I do want to try it sometime. I popped in, but I ended up coming to Lever Coffee to work on my poetry book, which is one of my go-tos. And you'll see here, I'm going through my poems, and right now I'm at the point where I'm trying to organize what chapters and what orders each poem goes in individually, and trying to make the continuality of the story make sense both individually and throughout the entire book, so that there is like an overarching storyline, but make sure that it flows well when you're just reading individual poems as well. And so there's just so many nitty-gritty details. I kind of want to make a full video on this. Let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in that. But it's so much behind the scenes work that never gets talked about, or I don't really see people talking about. But it's such a fun passion project, and I really, really love working on it, and I feel so re-inspired right now. And so I would love to talk to you guys more about my process and my thoughts, but that's what you see me doing here. And so since I'm self-publishing this book, it means that I'm having to teach myself each step along the way. So that is the writing, the editing, the formatting, the actual publishing, the marketing, every single step. And so that means that it is a process of trial and error for me, because right now I'm kind of at the point where I need to start formatting it so that I can get it uploaded into whatever publishing platform I'm going to use. With that being said, if you want to hear more, I'm happy to make a whole video about it. I probably will anyways, so let me know in the comments below. I'm really, really enjoying the Lightlark series. I'm currently on book 3, which is the final book in the series. So I did Lark, Nightbane, and then the third one is Skyshade. Guys, I know I'm semi-late to the game on this one, but holy heck, I loved it so much. So much. Are you joking? It's so good. It's like a trials fantasy, like high fantasy trials, unique magic system. I've been so into fantasy recently. I just can't stop. Like nothing else even sounds fun to read right now. Really gotten me in my feels. I haven't cried over a book in a while, but I did cry at the end of book 2. So it definitely is like, it hit me in the heart a little bit. I really have been enjoying that, and it sounded really good after I finished Trial of the Sun Queen, which this is what the audio book looks like for Trials of the Sun Queen, and I really, really have enjoyed this series as well. I've currently finished 2 out of the 4 books. The last recent book find that I wanted to share was Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, and I got it for $3.50 at Savers. They're actually one of the most expensive, which $3.50 isn't expensive for a book. It's a really good deal still, but I do find Savers to be like one of the most expensive thrift stores for books. They do have a good deal if you get like, I think it's buy 4 get the 5th one free, so sometimes you can do that. But typically like some of the other local thrift stores are like $1.50, $2, and like, just, I mean, are you joking? Like, I've thrifted so many of my books, and it's really great because people cycle through them all the time. I'll redonate back, and it's just such a good way to find books. I refuse, unless it's like a book like Onyx Storm that I wanted right when it came out and I like knew for sure that I like wanted to keep forever. I refuse to pay full price, especially for hardbacks. Are you joking? They're like $37, $40 now in the US. It's just crazy how expensive books are. I mean, I get it. I want authors to get paid what they deserve, but like, it's just crazy. I could not read as many physical books, which I love to read physical books. I also do a ton of Audible and like Audible Plus library to make the $17.99 a month worth it for Audible. I definitely feel like you have to use the Audible Plus library, which I do a lot. So now I'm done with my book segment for the moment, but if you guys do have any book recs, put them down below. I do love pretty much all genres, so